this thing can really turn and burn. And it slow flies great. Oh yeah. Pilots, welcome back to MotionRC. You're here with your pilot Ryan and Captain Mike as always. We are super excited to bring you the BAe Hawk. This is the 70mm 12-bladed fan, 6-cell power. I want to cuss about it. We're really loving it. It's awesome. It's the first 70mm to have lights. So we've got wingtip lights, green and red, even a light here at the nose. Just fantastic. So let's show you the retracts. While I have it belly up, I want to show you this as well, which if you've had any of the other Freewing planes, you'll know this just simply grooves in. Very cool. And this is just like the T45 that had a louvered grate here to feed the fan. We have NACA ducts here. Exquisite. This thing builds super fantastic. Super quick, super easy. There is a metal upgraded suspension kit that will be available soon. Also, not only do we have the red arrow scheme, but we have a base gray livery with no decals applied for those of you who want to customize your own. This thing has been a joy. We have it set up by the book, but a little bit of a mix in the way that we have low rate on everything, but we like the high rate for the elevator. And we are on our early flights with this, so we're still defaulting to nose heavy, but we are right at the CG as called out in the book. We're measuring upright with the gear down, just as our point of reference, and it's working for us. I mean, I think as time goes on, we might gently move the battery back, but for now, we're really digging it where it is. And we put ours right here. And it's working out really good. We're flying the new 4000s, the old 4000s. It's been great. I'll show you the flaps. Now, it's really recommended to not go with any slowdown features on a lot of these. We are doing it with ours and to no ill effect. So take that for what it's worth. But the recommendation is to generally not do that at all. And there was no call outs in the book for a mix from flap to elevator. Is that right, Mike?
That is correct.
And we didn't see any necessity for one. Play around with that. That's the thing about piloting. You can dial something into your own preference. The 70mm 12-blade fan setups on 6S are fantastic and a super good value. And we're flying on the book CG. We are measuring upright with the gear down, and we're right on the book, what, 162? 162. So with that being said, let's take this up and show you what it can do. And again, the first 70mm with lights. Let's go. Okay, I guess I could have took off the other way. This is a better climb out though. No sun. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
A lot of bugs up today, eh?
Yep. Takes off beautifully. And you know what? I want to let you get a good look at it. I'm going to stay in the slow flight. Nice and clean, no flaps. You know what? I will put the flaps in. Let's give you a slow pass right away. Now, you'll bounce around on takeoff if you don't just commit to that back pressure. Look at that. Day bright LEDs, half flaps. No mix called out in the manual for flap to elevator, and I would agree. It's been really dialed in all day. And Mike, you've got the elevator set to dead level neutral, no up trim in any fashion, right?
That is correct.
Look at this. Come on. All right, so we're going to pep it up here.
And that's with the 4500.
That's with the 4500 6S. We've been flying it also with the 4000 6S. There's plenty of room in this battery bay. Yeah, baby. To also run the 5000 6S. And even a little bit larger if that's what you have. There's room to move it back. I think the 70mm EDFs though are sweet when you stick between that 4,000 and 5,000 range. Let's turn and burn out in front here for a minute. The light's really good right there. Oh my goodness. Now, we set it up by the book, but we mixed it up a little bit. And you guys may like to dial down the ailerons yourselves. We're in low rate for aileron and rudder, but we like the high rate deflection called out for elevator. Sweet. And you can flip it around, which I know Mike loves doing. Check that out. So I'm gonna get in the flaps again. You know, you can milk it and go between 3 and 4 minutes if you're gonna take it easy. But if you're gonna fly gear down, if you're gonna fly balls to the wall, you wanna set your timer for your first flights between 2 and 3 minutes. If you're gonna go hard the whole time, 2 minutes, check your voltage, see what's up. Now, we're gonna see what we can do. We got a 4500 in here, a little heavy, but it's all right. So idle power, back pressure, hold her off a little bit, hold her off, bleed it. What a beaut. And you know what, with the wide gear stance, you really don't have to worry about tipping her over. And I don't think she'll have any problems getting off grass either. There will be an upgraded metal landing gear suspension kit in the future if it's not out with the release of this beautiful 70mm Freewing EDF Royal Air Force Red Arrows BAe Hawk. Look at those lights. Taking off 70mm Hawk. Here we go. Start timer. Once you get up to speed, go ahead and get in that elevator. Look at that. Not a lot of clouds anymore, but that vertical's pretty good. I'm just now running out, so let me roll out of it, relax the sticks, and come on back. Yeah. Here we go, Maiko. That sounds great. Mike, I know what you're gonna do. Whistles. Up. And back in a glide. Go with the reverse Cuban here, kind of cross the field. And the other half. Beauty. Oh man, this thing flies awesome. You guys who wanted the Avanti but you just couldn't do it because it wasn't military, this Red Arrows 70mm Hawk will fit the bill. Very capable in the sport arena for pulling some crazy aerobatics. Also, you can get your military fix on. No sweat. Push it up, push it up, push it up. Nice. Little spin maneuver. We like flying with low rate on everything, but we do like our high rate elevator. And this is by the book. And there's no call outs for any kind of flap to elevator mix, and we can tell it doesn't really need it. I like how bright it is outside, but I can still see these lights. Isn't that cool? First 70mm to have lights, stock out of the box. Speaking of, out of the box, if you don't like the red arrow scheme, you can have the base gray livery scheme with no decals applied, which is very nice for the guy who wants to customize his own. Timer's set to 2 minutes. We go pretty hard that way. I'm landing at 3.86 a cell after going pretty hard for 2 minutes. I'm gonna go one more pass and then we're gonna get into the slow flight and put this baby down. That was close, my friend. Gonna try to stay out of the way of the sun here. Beauty. All right, out of the power, half flaps, gonna bleed off completely, cheat the downwind and just get into the base leg right away. Here we go. This thing's awesome, guys. Settles in really good. Idle power. Idle power, hold it off. Look at that, what a beaut. Oh my goodness. And you can just almost skid it around if you'd like and not worry about running off into the grass because of that wide landing gear stance. Pilots, the Freewing 70mm British Aerospace Engineering Hawk is a fantastic flying plane. You know where to get it, MotionRC.com. As always, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook and Google+. Don't forget to jump in the conversation with the Hobby Squawk forums and all our other social outlets. We'll see you there. For Captain Mike on the camera, this is your Pilot Ryan on the sticks. Look at those lights. See ya.